Checkers, who we're going to draw today?
FN-2199.
Yeah, we're going to draw this guy. He's so cool. He's from Star Wars. And this is the pop toy of FN-2199. Yeah, he's got this really cool sword on him. And we really like these toys because they got this cool drawing of them on the box. And this is what we're going to draw.
Yeah.
We're going to look at this and then do it step by step. You guys can follow along with us. If we go too fast, what can they do?
Pause the video.
Yeah, you guys can pause the video. All right, you ready to start?
Yeah.
Now we're going to use a Sharpie, and you want to make sure that you have more than one sheet of paper so that your marker doesn't go through to the table. And we also have colored pencils. We're going to use blue, and this is going to be for that cool sword thing. It's going to have electricity coming out of it. And we got gray for some shading on the Stormtrooper's helmet and body, and we have black for the details.
Yeah.
Let's move that off to the side, and let's start drawing.
Yeah.
First, we're going to draw his helmet. So we're going to draw a line right in the middle of the paper that goes across. Whoops, a little wobbly. You can turn your paper this way if it makes it easier. There we go. I'll straighten it out while you draw yours.
Line?
Yeah, you can just draw it straight. That'll make it easier. Good. Keep going. Yeah, that's a good size.
There.
A little longer. Maybe a little longer on this side. Then we're going to draw the top of his helmet. And it's not completely round like a rainbow line. It's got a little corners in the side, but we don't want to draw them square. So a little corner over there, and we're going to curve over to the other side and then curve down. See how you can see a little corners, rounded corners. Good. And then curve down. Whoa, that's a big helmet. I like it. It's good. Good job. Okay, let's draw a line right under this one. Right across. I can't draw straight lines today. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Now on this side, let's draw a line that curves out. See how right at the end it starts curving and hooking out. Now we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes towards the middle on both sides. We're going to do that same line over on this side. Now we're going to connect in between these with a curve going up. Now let's draw the rest of the details on his helmets. Let's first start with his goggles. So right here, let's draw a line that comes in right here, and we're going to draw another little dot on this side so we have the equal spacing. And then we're going to draw his first eye with the U shape that comes up, and then we're going to go curve down and then back up on this side. Now let's draw one more line that goes right next to that line and traces around and makes the same shape. Good. Now we're going to draw the detail on his mask. So one short line here and a short line on the other side. And then we're going to draw a line that's diagonal on both sides, coming into the middle. And then we're going to connect them with another curve going up. Now let's draw a little diagonal line next to that first line we drew. And then we're going to draw a line that traces around that first design. Oh, he's looking cool. All right, now let's draw one line here and another line on the other side. Now right here on the corner, let's draw a circle. I think this is like a valve. And then we're going to draw a line that connects to his cheek. And then we're going to trace around, so we're going to go over and then connect to the other cheek. Good. Now right here on his cheeks, we're going to draw little vents. So diagonal lines.
That would be fun, having an air conditioner helmet.
Yeah. I wish I had an air-conditioned helmet that looked just like a Stormtrooper helmet.
Yes.
Good. Now we drew him on both sides. We're done with his helmet. Well, actually, there's a little detail. Let's draw little details on both sides. And then we're going to draw that same detail up here on the top of his helmet. Good job, Checkers, on drawing his helmet. Give me 5. Now, we're going to draw his body next. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to draw 2 diagonal lines coming out from his cheeks. So one on this side and one on this side. And I like these pop toys because they got these big helmets and little bodies.
Chibi.
Chibi, yeah, kind of chibi style. I guess that's what you could call it.
Chibi style 3D toys.
Yeah, and then a little diagonal line on both sides. Good. Now let's connect for his belt. He's got a lot of details, and we're going to leave out some of these details just to make them a little easier.
Okay.
Okay, so right here, let's draw a curve that goes over his belly. Good, and then we'll draw a little line here for his armpit armor on both sides.
Armpit armor.
And then we're going to connect on this side and same on this side. Good, and then let's draw, he's got a little vent underneath his chin, so I'm going to draw a little line and then another little line. This one's going to be shorter, and then we'll connect on both sides. Now on this side of his chest, let's draw more vents. Cool, he looks so awesome. Now let's draw 2 more lines here, and then we'll draw 2 more lines next to it. Good, and then on this side we're going to draw a rectangle. So let's draw a long or a wide rectangle. Good, and then we can draw little lines inside of that. We finished his body, now let's draw his arms.
Yeah!
Okay, this first arm is going to come out to the side, right here. So we're going to start on his cheek, and we're going to curve down, and it's going to come close to his waist. See, it comes down about the same distance.
Oh.
Yeah, keep going. There you go. Now let's draw the other side of his arm. So we're going to draw a curve up first. So it's kind of curving into his elbow area, and then we're going to draw a line down. Good. Now let's connect this into the other side. Perfect. Now we'll draw his thumb. So we'll draw a little line, or a little U shape. There's thumb. And then we're going to draw a backwards C. Good. And then we'll draw a frontward C. There's his finger. Now let's connect it all the way over to the other side of his arm. Yeah, that looks awesome. Now let's add the details to this arm. So he has a shoulder plate. So a little line. And then we're going to connect up the zigzag. Good. Now, we're going really fast, aren't we?
Yes.
And what can our friends do?
Pause the video.
Yeah, you guys, don't forget, you can always pause the video if you need a little extra time to catch up. Okay, let's draw this armor on his bicep. So a little line coming down, and then another line going all the way across. Good. Now let's draw the armor on his front arm. So another line. And then this is for his wrist. Good, and then let's draw a line going this direction. And then that same line is going to be on this armor. Perfect. Now he has a little plate on the top of his glove. And then we'll connect a small line for his front finger, his first finger. And then let's add 2 little vents on his forearm. We did it! That looks really cool, huh?
Yes.
Okay, let's draw his other arm, and we're going to draw that cool sword that he has. Or whatever it is.
It's like a...
It's like a bat.
Yes.
It's awesome. And then, okay, so let's draw this curve right over here. So the same kind of shoulder curve. And then we're going to draw a short line for his forearm. And then we're going to draw a curve underneath. So this is the other side of his arm. Good. And then let's connect those 2 lines with a curve going this direction. Yeah. Now let's add those details. So let's draw his shoulder plate. It's the same design that's over here on this side. And then we're going to draw that same line over here on this side. Good. And then we'll draw his elbow line. And then we can draw a little line coming off. It looks like an upside down Y. Okay, and then remember these lines on this side. So let's draw one line here. And then another line on this plate. Now let's draw his fist. So draw his thumb first, and then draw a line over. And then this line is going to come straight out for the other side of his fist, and then we'll connect those two. Now let's finish his thumb. So right in the middle, we'll draw a line halfway down, and then we'll curve back up. And then right here, we're going to connect, and that's where his index finger is white, and then the rest of his glove is black. So let's draw the rest of the fingers. Draw a line between his thumb and the other side of his hand, and then we're going to draw two lines in here to split his fingers. Now let's draw that cool weapon that he has. We're going to draw a rectangle underneath his fist. Then let's draw two diagonal lines on the bottom of the rectangle and then connect those. Now let's draw a couple small V's for spikes on the bottom of that. Yeah, you're going to run out of room. So draw this next part kind of small so you don't go off the page.
Okay.
So we're going to draw a small little rectangle coming out of that one, the left side. Then we're going to draw a longer rectangle. Okay, at the end of this, we're going to draw a line that extends out top and bottom. And then we're going to draw longer lines all the way across. Good. Now on the inside, let's draw two more lines, but they're going to be shorter than those that we just drew.
Okay.
So two more lines inside. And then we'll connect with a diagonal line to the outside. We're almost done. Let's draw a couple stripes going down the side of this sword thing. I wish I knew what it was called.
Blade with electricity.
Yeah. Now we're going to add more details with electricity, the blue colored pencil at the end.
Okay.
Let's draw his belt next. So right here we're going to draw a rectangle. And then we're going to connect with an L shape right here. And then underneath his belt, we're going to draw a line all the way across to the other side and then connect to his hip. Good. And then let's add two more details there and then two more right next to that one. All right, let's draw his legs next. So we're going to draw a little U right here. And then we're going to draw a line coming down for the inside of his leg. And then another one on this side. Good. Now we're going to draw the outside of his leg. So we're going to start over here and we're going to get further away from his ankle. Crazy kid. I know you're laughing. Now we're going to draw the outside of this leg. Over here we're going to draw another line. See how I get further away towards his ankles. So we get wider. Good. Now down here at the bottom on this side, so I'm going to draw this a little longer and we're going to connect each side. Do the same on this side. There we go. We got his legs.
Yeah.
Now let's draw the details. So I'm going to draw a curve this way and a curve the other way. So S curve. And we're going to draw that same S curve over here, but you'll need to draw it behind this, the little box on his belt. Good. Now let's draw his thigh armor. And we'll do the same on this side. Now let's draw a U shape where his knees would be. And we'll draw that same U on this side. And then we're going to draw an S line coming back down to connect to the inside of his leg. Now we need to draw the armor on his knees. So let's draw another U. And then we'll draw a line connecting the top of the U. And we'll do the same on this side, a U, and connect the top. Now let's draw his heel on both sides. Longer straight line down. And then we're going to draw a short line on each side. Okay, now we're going to draw his ankle. So U. And then we'll connect over to that short line. Then do the same on this side. We're almost done. We just need to draw his feet. So we're going to draw the toes first. Draw a curve out. We'll draw a curve out on this side too. Good. And then right at the bottom, we're going to connect from one side to the other. And same on this side. Now right down here at the bottom, let's draw a thicker line for the bottom of his shoes, or his boots. We did it! You ready to color them?
Yeah!
Okay, let's fast forward right now. Good job, man. Now we just did some scribbling with the blue to make it look like electricity. You did a great job. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get our light gray and we're going to add shading to the white armor. Now we want to make sure when we're using our gray that we don't press too hard because we don't want it to look gray. We want it to look white with shadows on it. Okay, so let's start on his nose first and we're going to do a light little shadow on the side of his nose right here, and in the middle of this shadow you could get a little darker, and then towards the center of his nose get lighter. See how that makes it look like it dips? Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Now we're going to do the same shadow on the other side of his nose. Now we're going to add a really cool shadow on his helmet up here. So I'm going to draw a line that matches the outside of his helmet. And this is going to be the center of the shadow. So we're going to start, this part is going to be dark, and then we're going to fade out towards the middle. So we'll go all the way around and just fade towards the middle of his forehead, but be dark in the center. Now you guys at home can pause the video right now to match the shading if you need a little extra time. So the center of the shadow is dark, and then it fades out towards the middle of the forehead, and then it also fades out towards the edge of the helmet. All right, you ready for the next part?
Yes.
Let's do a little shadow underneath his chin and also on his shoulder. So over here, and this is going to make it look like his helmet is overlapping the rest of his armor. Now I'm also going to color in solid his little valve and then also shade this bottom part of his helmet. Now let's shade underneath his armpits on the side of his body. And we'll do that on both sides. Then we're going to shade down his arm. And also this arm. Now let's shade his legs. We're going to shade the inside of his leg and go all the way down to his foot. So we'll start dark right here and then fade out to the left. And do the same up here on the top. And then we'll flip that and do the opposite on this side. So we'll start dark on the inside of his leg, and then towards the outside we'll get lighter and lighter and fade out. We finished him. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Give me another 5. Now you guys remember you can pause the video to take a little extra time to finish that shading, and you don't want to press too hard to make sure that he still looks white. We hope you had a lot of fun following along with us and drawing your own Stormtrooper. Remember, it's okay if your drawings don't look exactly like ours, because what's the most important thing?
To have fun!
Yeah, to have fun. Now we still need to give away our cool toy, our FN-2199. Now how can our art friends enter to win this?
Have your parent leave a comment below.
Yeah, leave a comment below this video on YouTube and tell us what your favorite Star Wars character is, and you'll be entered to win this. When are we gonna pick the winner?
Tomorrow.
We'll announce the winner in the comments below tomorrow, and we'll see you later, our friends. Goodbye.
Bye.